Building a game server hosting service with containers.
You've learned a lot about what containers can do for you to help you build a game server hosting solution. It's equally important to understand what containers will not do for you and what features you'll have to build yourself if you want them. If you can't build critical features required by your game, you might need to consider a more automated game server hosting solution.
When a player makes a request to play a game, how will you implement selection of the game session? After the session is chosen, how will you pass credentials and the IP address back to the player? Game session lifecycle management includes many actions such as health checks, startup, signaling when ready for players, and shutdown. Also, you'll need to determine what kind of metrics to capture and how to store them. Instance shopping is the process of looking for a lower cost selection of instances to match current game requirements. This might include instance type selection, region selection, and spot instance management. How will you balance lower cost with the risk of running into a delay when expanding capacity and the risk of spot instances being interrupted? Matchmaking is another common feature of multiplayer games. There are a lot of details involved in forming matches. Ultimately, matchmaking connects players to game sessions. Depending on how you look at that, matchmaking could be a part of the game backend, game server hosting, or core game services. Does your game involve matchmaking? If so, do you know how you're going to integrate it with your game server hosting solution?